Good morning, everyone. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, bringing you a reading for the week starting the 9th of July. I have chosen 5 cards this morning to actually talk about, and I've chosen a couple of extra cards because the energies right now, I think, really hitting a lot of people quite hard. And with a lot of the planets that are in retrograde at the moment, it's really about us, like things slowing down, but it's more about us going within and working on aspects of self that need healing and things that we need to shift and release that no longer serve us as we continue on our journeys, and really the vibrational frequencies are only getting stronger, they're getting higher. So it's really important that we learn to work with them. So while the planets at the moment are in retrograde, it's really more a time of working within ourselves, going within and releasing working on the shadow self and bring it to the surface and healing it. And I believe Chiron which is the planet that's working on the shadow, which works with the shadow aspects and on that which needs to be healed, is going retrograde as well. So there's a lot of stuff that is really going to be coming up for many of us. Probably relationships on all levels will be huge one for many. And it will be, about us. It will probably be a lot of past hurts, past shadow work that needs to come through and is now ready to be released, so that you can just go gun-ho on your path as you are right now. So the 5 cards to come through this week, excuse me. First one is grounding, speaks really for itself. Second card is Raven Magic, which is exactly what we're talking about when we're speaking of Chiron and working with the shadow aspects of self. My favorite, Love Frequency, love this card. Again, relationships. The 4th card is Fulfillment, and the 5th card is Unlimited Potential. So, as the cards are speaking, grounding, anchoring. Really important to ground and anchor the energies in which you are working with. As we will be, or really we should be working more on working within. It's also about connecting and to spirit, connecting to your higher self. So we're really going into more aspects of meditation. It's really important that as we're working as above, that we work so below. So what we anchoring from above, we're going to bring it down and anchor into earth to work with a lot stronger. Second card to come through is Raven Magic. This is really about heightening our intuition, and this is all happening with everything I believe that's going on right now. We really are getting to a point, because we're starting to connect more to our higher self. We're starting to listen and hear more to the messages that are out there for us. But what it is as well is that we're being able to deal more with our shadow. So with Chiron retrograde as well, we're working more with that shadow aspect of self. It's coming to the surface, whether we like it or not. It's there for our acknowledgement, and it's there for us to heal it. And each one of us is going to work with it on a healing level very differently, as either we've been taught, as we know how, or we can seek out the help as well to help shift what no longer serves us anymore. The 3rd card to come through is Love Frequency. And as this actually stands, I'd like to speak on all aspects of Love Frequency. This is all about looking at our mirror self. So yes, we're looking at our shadow, we're looking at the mirror as well of who we are. We're looking at the love aspects, we're looking at every aspect of who we are and what we are about. And we're really working on that unconditional love of self. But it's also working on the relationships of our partners, or with our family as well. So it's what we're mirroring with each other. It also may be, I feel it's also something that's coming up to say relationships are really huge and on the forefront right now. And I think with the full moon lunar eclipse coming up on the, like I know in Australia, on the 28th of July, it is really going to change the way that we see relationships. It will be definitely how we change the relationship of ourselves, because we are shedding what no longer is needed. We are awakening. We are going through that we are consciously starting to awaken and consciously becoming more aware of everything that is going on. And this is what we need to do with the vibrations that we are going through at the moment. But you may find that relationships are also going to come to an end, or the way that you've been working in a relationship, whether it be with yourself, your partner, your family members, it might be a child, a parent, or your love. Things could come to an abrupt end, or the way that you know that relationship to be is no longer, that it may totally change completely. So really, really important aspect. Fulfillment has come through, a very big reminder, beautiful reminder that we are all connected. Everyone, everything, from the micro to the macrocosm, we are connected. And you know what we are learning on our journeys is that aspect of love, the most important aspect of love, not releasing all fears, angers, hurts, every other emotion, but we're working with that aspect of love. And the more we understand it, the more we feel it, the more we know it, the more that we can feel and we become more part of. We are connected more to the all, and this is how we will thrive and unify as worldwide. So really, really beautiful and really, really important. And then we have unlimited potential that has come through, and the unlimited potential card is basically saying that we can consciously create our own reality. We can consciously create who we are. And when we're looking at this particular shape, it's the truncated icosahedron. It is the shape of a soccer ball. Buckminster Fuller worked heavily with this shape as well. But what is beautiful, it's also the shape that we can relate to when we're looking at DNA. And what it is saying, no, it's not in this case. What it is saying that as we consciously become more aware and consciously start to awaken, that we can actually consciously change everything, our thoughts, our bodies. We can change everything at a cellular level, and as we change things at that cellular level, which is working at, with DNA, we can then ultimately create what it is that we desire. It's about shifting our thoughts, it's shifting ourselves on a physical, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, on all levels. And as we're doing that, we get the cellular structure starting to change. And what you need to understand, which is the most important, is that geometry stores memory. And our whole body is our geometry, and 60 to 70% of our bodies is water. Water stores memory as well. So as we start to change in those thought processes, emotionally, mentally, we start to exercise, change our diets, look after our bodies, we are literally changing ourselves at a cellular level, which then means we really have the unlimited potential to create all our heart's desires. So have a wonderful week, nurture yourself, and I look forward to speaking with you all really soon. Okay, bye.